Welcome everybody, I am Killzone, and today I am playing Marvel vs. Capcom 3. Fate of Two Worlds? Yeah. Alright, since I prefer Marvel heroes anyway, I haven't played this game in the longest, so I'm gonna go with Spider-Man. Ooh, I don't want that costume. Well, actually, yeah, I want that costume. Web Swing. I'll go with Cap. Actually, no, since Deadpool's movie's coming out, I'll go with Deadpool. Trigger Happy. And I'll go with She-Hulk and Clothesline. Alright, I'll leave it at normal. And, guys, today I am promoting one of our other channels that ETB works with. It's, Unlockable Stories. So, I will be telling a story during this, I guess. But wait 1 second, I'm gonna beat his ass. Alright, well, I'm gonna talk about one of the most humiliating things I've probably ever gone through. Well, since I really don't remember how it happened, I am forced to go on based what my friends said. So apparently what happened was that I went to one of Marcus's relatives, and it was like around New Year's, and we went there and we play cops and robbers, where it's like you can you basically are tackling people, and it's sort of like legit real cops and robbers, but with kids. So it's definitely fun. Unfortunately, Marcus for some reason doesn't like it. I don't understand why. It sounds fun, and it definitely is. So we were playing, and it was boys versus girls, and it was like 4 of us. It was like a 10-year-old named Chris. It was a kid named Brian. It was Marcus, and it was me. It was about 2 years ago. We were a little bit younger. We were like, I don't know, like 13. And so what happened was that we were up against 3 girls. One was named Destiny, and she's the nastiest girl on the face of the earth. Like, that bitch can take a shower and she still smells like shit. She can take a shower and she still looks like she has dirt on her face. Like, that bitch is nasty. And she probably does, and her brother says she doesn't take showers for like sometimes a week. It's gross. Put it away. So it was her. A girl that we called Rubber Duck. Honestly, I don't even know her real name. The reason why we called her Rubber Duck was because Marcus and Chris one day were at a pool with her, and she came out of the water, and Chris is like, bruh, what does she look like to you? And Marcus and him look at each other, and they're both like, Rubber, and they started laughing their asses off, and so the name stuck. And honestly, I don't even know her name. I really don't. And it was her, and then it was a girl named Janae that looks like her eyes are about to pop out if you hit her in the back of the head. Like, that shit looks like it's fucking Looney Tunes shit. Like, you hit her and those eyeballs are gonna pop out, because they already are popping out. They're like, woo! They're out there. They're really fucking out there. So you do any more to those eyeballs, you're just gonna pop them out. Like, fuck. And so it was them. We were all playing, and at this time, we were all playing, and then Janae was like tackling me, and vice versa, and then it was happening with the other people, and so at one point, me and Marcus's cousin Janae are putting our hands up to, like, we're like struggling. I don't know how you would call it. Like, we have our hands to hand, and we're like pushing each other like with the hands, but we're not. It's like hand on hand. I don't know how you say that. So she was pushing me, and I was pushing her, and I lost my footing. And there was a tree stump right next to right behind me, and I fell down on the tree stump. I fell down on the tree stump, and all you hear from me when I'm falling, it's the that's in wow. That's in Marcus's words, and I fell over, and I fell over, and I fell on the tree stump on my back, and I was wearing jean pants, and so it just so happened, just my luck, that there was like I believe a rose bush, or maybe like a whole, bush of sticky birds, right next to the tree stump. So, when I got up, my back was, hurt from the tree stump, my head was hurt from the whiplash of falling down on it, and for those that don't know what whiplash is, it just means that, like, since I fell so fast on the tree stump, my neck went up and down so fast that it hurt me, made it sore. So I had whiplash, and my back was in pain, and my legs were full of thorns. So I stood up, and I was like walking like an old man, like bent over trying to walk away, and then Janae's like, "Oh my gosh, are you okay?" And I put my hands on my side, and I'm like, "Yeah, I just need to go like down for a while." um, that's in Marcus's words. Yeah. So, um, so that's what happened, and it wasn't exactly something that is fun to remember, especially since the next part I went onto the porch of the house, and I was just sitting because we quit the game after that happened. Because my God, there were thorns. Like that hurt, like a lot. Like that hurt a lot. And so what happened was that we stayed inside. We didn't worry about it, and we just all just decided to, like, you know what? Let's not play. Let's just wait until he heals. That's basically what they did. And so what happened was that we were all sitting down, and I was sitting down on the porch, and I was trying to take out the thorns out of my pants, and there was a lot of them. And so a little kid that was maybe like about 5, he walks by, and he starts, like, he walks by, like, he walks out of the house, and he steps in between my legs, which makes me have to move, and I'm like, oh, because it hurts so much, because the thorns went so deep into my skin through my pants, so it hurt like a bitch. And back and forth in and out of the house, they forced me to move my legs. I'm like, I swear to God, I'm gonna beat the shit out of this kid. And I really wanted to I just wanted to hit the kid, because my God, he was putting me through tons of pain. And so yeah, that was probably one of my most embarrassing moments, and especially since that was like in front of everyone. Marcus won't let me live without knowing that that thing existed. Like, every time we hang out, well, probably not every time, but like maybe every other time, he'll bring it up in some form or another. Like, I don't know how, but he'll just find a way to bring it into the conversation, and he won't let it go. So it's kind of funny. Like, oh, what? Oh, shit. Like, he won't let it go. Another thing he won't let go, for instance, is the fact that at one point, he came up to me and he's like, oh, I need you to promise you won't tell anyone this. He was telling me, I forgot what it was that he wanted me not to tell anyone. And I'm like, yeah, sure, I won't tell anyone. And he's like, you swear to God? And I'm like, bruh, I swear these. And he's like, you what? And I'm like, I swear these, bruh. I swear these. Because I didn't want to swear to God. And I usually swear to God, but I didn't want to that time. So that's another thing he won't let go. Like, he'll come over to my house and he'll be like, I'll be like, bruh, I promise you, I won't tell, like, I promise you, this will stay between us. And he's like, do you swear these? And he'll just be a dick about it. Oh my God. It's just, no. And he's not the only one that won't let me live without that. My, friend Natasha does the same thing. She's like, she made fun of me for a long time because I said swearsies. It's great. And I only said it once. Like, these kids won't let me live without knowing it. That one time you say swearsies, everyone has to remind you about it. Ugh. Come on. Alright, this has to end him. Oh, hell yeah.
You were recording that, weren't you, player?
Oh my god.
What do you mean you weren't?
Another embarrassing moment was that when my cousin Jasmine, who is like 4 years older than me, so at the time I was like 12, so she was like 16, she came to visit us, and so it was me, my mom, my sister, and Jasmine, and we went to the mall for shopping for clothes. I don't know why every time some family member comes over, we just have to go clothes shopping for the women bars. I don't understand why we gotta do that. Like, the fuck? You know I'm a guy, right? I don't give a shit about shopping for shit. But whatever. No one cares about what the guys gotta do. No one cares about what I suffer through. Whatever. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Okay. So no one cares about anything. So we had to go clothes shopping for God knows what. And so as we were clothes shopping, Jasmine came up, Jasmine came to my sister and she's like, I want you to go, pants your brother. And I was in the middle of the store. And so my sister decides to come up to me and pants me in the middle of the store. So I got pissed. And so Rachel was like, oh, ha ha ha, Jasmine told me to do that and all that. Well, I got pissed because I don't care who the fuck tells you to pants me. If you pants me, I'm gonna get you back. And that's exactly what I did. I got her back. Unfortunately, it was probably way worse than what she did to me. It was way worse than what she did to me. She was never alone away from my mom. So I had to wait for the opportunity when she was away from my mom. And so since she was never away, I had to take advantage of the first opportunity that I saw. And the first opportunity I saw was, well, the only opportunity in the entire time we were there was when my sister was like checking out the clothes in the very front of the store, which means that everyone in the mall can see you. And so yeah, I ran up and I was just like, I closed my eyes and I'm just like, pants, and I ran, and she got pissed and started crying because she was like, I think at the time she was like 9, so he got pants in front of like I don't know how many people at the mall, and so yeah, payback was a little bit of a bitch in that time. So I got payback. Payback was fun, but the punishment for that wasn't fun. And I remember another embarrassing time was probably when I went ice skating for like the first time in Jacksonville. And so my mom invited one of her friends named Naomi. She invited her to go ice skating with us and whatever. And she, oh, don't tell me I lost. What? Oh my god, that's BS. But either way, so my mom invited Naomi to come come ice skating with us, and so that was the first time I had actually ever gone ice skating. I'd gone roller skating, but never ice skating. And so when I went, I was just skating around, and I didn't know how to skate. I tried my best, but I really couldn't do it. And eventually I got the hang of it, sort of, to the point where I could skate for maybe like 5 minutes without falling. But after that, I'd fall like a little pansy. So we were skating, and this is another embarrassing moment, definitely. We were skating, and I don't know why, but me being 12 decided to text my mom, and probably one of the worst mistakes I've ever done when I was 12. Definitely one of the worst. I decided to test my mom, and she had gotten me mad earlier. So for some reason, me being naive, I thought that she couldn't tell if I mouthed "fuck you" to her. Um, so I thought she wouldn't be able to tell. Like, I thought you would have to say it for you to understand it. I don't understand why I thought that, especially since I was 12, but whatever. So, so I thought that, and I mouthed, I mouthed "fuck you" to her. Well, I mouthed it slowly. So maybe if I would have said it fast, maybe I would have had a chance of surviving the embarrassment that was soon to come. And the embarrassment was that my mom skated over to me, and I'm thinking, she's probably gonna ask, what did I say? So I didn't think about skating away, or trying to escape. I was just like, oh, she's just coming to, say what did I say, and I was just gonna come up with something brilliant at the last second and be like, oh, I came up with, I don't know, can I get a taco or something, I don't know. So I didn't know what to expect, and so when she showed up, um, I was rather stupid and didn't run. Worst mistake of that day. Probably one of the worst mistakes of my 12th year of living. Because I skated right over to me and slapped me so hard that I fell on the floor on the ice, and I almost got ran over like 4 times by oncoming traffic, and I could have lost my hand, and my mom just like didn't even give a shit. She's just like, you know what, I'm gonna let you get up. So I had to like get on my ass and crawl to the side so that I could try to pick myself up, because she slapped me so hard, and when I fell to the floor I got disoriented. Yeah, last time I'm gonna try my mom like that. Definitely not mess with her. Oh my god. Oh my god, that shit hurt. Ugh. 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 So yeah, I won't mess with her for that. And, ooh, shit. Huh. And like another embarrassing moment, which isn't too embarrassing, I'm pretty sure a lot of you have gone through something similar like this. Like, when I was in, kindergarten, I remember my kindergarten teacher was like fucking gorgeous. So I don't mind saying what I said to her. I called her, I was like, I said, I love you by accident, like twice throughout the year, to my kindergarten teacher. And, while I know that's not too bad, I mean, you saying it twice, okay, that might be a little bad. So I said that to her, but I don't mind, because she was hot as fuck. And, like, of course, there's obviously the occasional time that I would sometimes accidentally call my teachers mommy. But that's only because I wanted to go home. Fuck school, I wanted to go home. Who the hell wants to stay in school? Oh, shit.
This nullifier would give me pause.
Don't think you're getting off easy just because I'm the
Huh. Okay. And I remember, it's not exactly an embarrassing moment, but it's more of those moments that I wish I didn't have to live through. And it was definitely a messed up moment. Marcus went through it, I went through it, Marcus's brother went through it. It was definitely something not fun. And so, when I first moved to Jacksonville, there was a kid named Jules that lived here. And I don't know how old he was, maybe like 7 or 8. I honestly don't know. He was very young, that's all I know. But I don't remember his exact age. So Jules was a rather nasty fellow. He was, you might just say, oh, that's just him being a little kid. No, he was nasty as in he showed his wiener. Yeah, that kind of nasty. Oh shit, there we go. Oh fuck, I probably wouldn't have been able to beat him without Zero. Alright, so yeah, he was very nasty. So one day, it was one of the first days that I had moved into the neighborhood. And same with Marcus. Marcus moved in around the same time that I had moved into my new house, and he lived across the street. So Jules came to Marcus's house because me and Marcus's brother were just out in the front, just hanging out, waiting for Marcus to come out so we can. I think it was to go play football. And Marcus was, I don't know what he was doing, but he was taking a long ass time. And then Jules came out, and he's like, "Hey guys, I want to show you a present." And none of us knew what he was gonna. Not me or not me or Marcus' brother didn't know what he was gonna show. Fuck, he killed me. We didn't know what he was gonna show, so he pulls it out, and I'm like, ugh, ugh. It was the grossest thing ever. It was the grossest thing ever, and I do not want to live through that again. Worst part is that once he showed it to me and Marcus's brother, he ran inside to go show Marcus, who was in the back of the house. So, oh my god, we yelled, "Marcus, don't look, don't look!" We tried to chase Jules, because me and Marcus's brother were like on the floor, because we were trying not to look at it, and we were looking away, and the kid ran inside, and he's like, he ran inside and he's like, "Marcus, I gotta show you something." And we just yell, "Marcus, don't look at it!" And then he's like, "What do you mean, Marcus? I gotta." He's like, all you hear is like a high-pitched voice, like if he's like some kind of creature. He's like, "Marcus, I gotta show you a present." "Oh really? What is it?" It was definitely something different for all of us. And Marcus saw more of it than any of us. So Marcus was like, I made fun of him, and I'm like, "So Marcus, how do you feel now?" And he's like, "I feel violated." And I'm like, "What?" I was just playing around. I'm like, "What did it look like?" And he's like, "Oh, it was all shriveled up and tiny." And he said it was all shriveled up and tiny, and I couldn't stop laughing at it. I'm sorry, that was just oh my god, just too funny. Move to the side. Oh. Ooh, no. Oh. Damn it. So yeah, we didn't know what to think of that, but that was definitely something different. Alright, come on, gotta beat him. Alright, come on. Oh, fuck. Alright, come on. Oh, shit. God damn. No! God damn. Another time was, another gross moment was, when we were playing Nerf Wars. Back when we were 12, Nerf Wars was something we always used to do, because it was either play Nerf Wars or play PS2. We didn't have a PS3 at the time. So of course, we would choose to go play Nerf Wars, because it was fun as fuck to go play Nerf Wars. And so it was me, Marcus's cousin, and Jules. So we were playing, and we were playing in this big sand lot that was right across from Jules' house. And Jules was like, "Oh, I gotta go pee." And we're like, "Okay, we'll wait for you," because his house is literally across the street. Like, I'm not kidding. Like, you walk 10 feet and you're in his yard. So he's like, "Nah, I don't want to make you guys wait." And we're like, just go, we'll wait." And we didn't know what he was gonna do next, because we would have just looked away super fast. Well, faster than we already did. He took out his shrimp stick and just started peeing right there, so we all turned around real fast. And then he didn't wash his hands either, which was the most disgusting part. Decided to grab the Nerf gun again and was like, okay, let's continue. And it's like, the fuck you mean let's continue?
Submit or die.
Fuck you mean let's continue? That's gross. Ugh. It was gross. I don't know what to think of that. Gross kid. Ugh. Gross, gross, gross kid. Ugh, I don't even want to think about that. Why did I make myself think about that? Ugh. Ugh, I'm gonna win. Yeah, very gross kid. Not something to really always see. He was a very annoying kid. Like, another time, he came to my house, and this was like the last and third time he ever tried this with me. Because, my god, he just got on my nerves after this. I was like, you want to try this? You better not try it with me, because I'm tired of this shit. He came to my house, and he pulled out he's like, oh, he starts talking crap, saying that I'm a bad person. And then I'm like, well, fuck, I literally said it to, like, he was 9, and I said, well, I said it straight up. I said, fuck you, the fuck you mean? And he takes out his, he starts talking shit to my sister, and he pulls out his little thingy, and, and he starts, laughing as he's holding it. So I got pissed, and when he put it back in, I grabbed him by the neck, and I just started slamming his head on the ground, and he got back up, and he started, he looked at me and he started crying, and I'm like, go fuck off. And he ran to go tell his parents, and his parents didn't do shit. And then he came back, like 30 minutes later, because then I went across the street to Marcus to tell him what happened. And and then Jules came, and I swear to God, like, half of his forehead was swollen. Like a big tomato. It looked like it was a big-ass zit that needed to be popped. Like, that shit was, like, off his forehead. It was huge. And he's like, he just came, sucking on a popsicle, and says, sup, guys? Like if nothing happened. But yeah, definitely different. Alright, guys. This was to promote a channel called Unlockable Stories, which is a channel where it's sort of like a vlogging channel, and it's also sort of like a storytelling channel where me and Shake from this channel tell stories that are fake or could be real on the channel, which includes the capability of having vlogs. And so this is just something so that you guys can, you know, go check it out. It's a really cool channel. I think you guys would like it. Don't forget to check out the other channels in the description below. Don't forget to like this video if you did. And don't forget to subscribe to Enter the Dragon for more gaming content that is so awesome and sex-delicious. Yeah. Alright, guys. With that, I bring this wonderful video to a close. I am Killzomzone, and I am out for now. Peace.